Hello, guys. Okay, let's start. We will do the same, we'll practice the same strategy that we have been practicing for the last 2, 3 days. So today we'll practice it on Bitcoin. Okay, let's go back to 1st of Jan, or let's say 14th of Jan, right? Random date. 14th of Jan. Let's start back testing. Okay, so what is the first step of our strategy? We'll go to the higher time frames and find uh, find three things. One is pivots. This is a pivot. I mark out pivot with the black line. Pivot is basically any wick that is standing out. Is standing out on your chart would be a pivot. This is standing out to me. Pivot. This is a pivot. All right. As you can see, price is just reacted from this pivot. Okay. Then we will mark out order blocks. Let's mark out the order blocks. Okay, this is a bearish order block. Okay, bearish order block, bearish order block. Okay, any other order block? Yeah, there's order block here. Let's mark that out. This is a bullish order block. Right, bullish order block. Any other order blocks? No, I can't see. Okay, then the next one is fair value gaps. There's a fair value gap here. Right below it is order block, so I'm not inclined to mark it out. And I don't like to mark out fair value gaps on the weekly time frame. I would like to mark out on the 4 hour time frame. This is what I've been seeing in my backtesting, that it's more accurate on the 4 hour time frame rather than the weekly time frame. Okay, so let's go to the daily chart. So we are still on the step one of our strategy, which is like on the higher time frames, marking out fair value gaps, order blocks, and pivots. Any pivot? Nope. Pivot we have already marked out, so I don't think we'll get another pivots, order blocks. On the daily time frame, no, not this one, not this one, oh, not this one. In one of these classes, I'll go through how I go about marking out order blocks. But right now, yeah, just bear with me. It's just in my mind the criteria for marking out order blocks. I'm not detailing it out here because I want to keep the video short. No order blocks, no order blocks. Okay, then let's mark out the fair value gaps. Okay, fair value gap. Yeah, we can mark it out on the daily chart, but we can refine it further on the 4 hour chart. Okay. Okay, I marked out the fair value gap here. Once the price reaches our point of interest, then we'll look for reversal. I won't mark it out. Okay, let's just mark it out. Okay, yes. Okay, let's fair value gap has been marked on the daily time frame. Let's move to the 4 hour time frame. Okay, any pivots? Yeah, there's a pivot here. We can mark it out. The black line, then the fair value gap. Okay, see, that's what I was saying. Fair value gap is more refined on the 4 hour chart. Okay, okay. If you can see, this orange thing denotes where it's an indicator, denotes fair value gap. It's an indicator that I use. It's an indicator from Ansh, ANCHE. Okay, fair value gap has been marked on the 4 hour chart. Any order block? No, I won't consider this as order block. Yeah, this order block. This order block. Let's mark it out. It's a bearish order block. Let's mark it out. Why is this yellow circle? I don't know where it came from. It wasn't there yesterday. It's irritated. Can't see my cursor properly. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have marked out our things. That is step one. Step two would be waiting for price to reach the point of interest. And also, like, I want to get a bias now. So let's see. Okay, this is the 4 hour chart. We are in a downtrend. We are in a downtrend, downtrend, downtrend. We are in a downtrend. So sellers are in control at this point. So my bias would be to look for shorts. And if I'm going for a long, I will take the profits aggressively. So trade with the trend. The trend is bearish. All right. And the next question is, when will we shift our bias to bullish? That would be for me. Okay, this is high, low, higher, low, lower, high, lower, low. Okay, this whole thing is a range. Whole thing is a range. I wouldn't consider this as lower highs. Yeah, I'm not so experienced, but yeah, at this point, for me, breaking this black line would be the indication that we should start longing. Yeah, switch off bias to longs. All right, so okay, let's start and wait for price to reach our point of interest. Going down, going down, going down. Mhm. Okay, okay. This is our point of interest, right? This is a pivot, right? So as you can see, price has broken this. Why did I go to the daily chart? Now I know that price has like swooped down, right? Okay. Anyways, the point being that this was our pivot, and so this is our point of interest, and from now we are looking for a reversal. We will look for reversal on the smaller time frames. So now I'm on the 15-minute time frame, and now I'm looking for reversal. So for to confirm a reversal, we'll look for a market structure break. Okay, so what would consider as a market structure break? This is high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. No, so that's the thing. This is a good this is a good example, guys. So I wouldn't consider this. I wouldn't consider this. I wouldn't say there's any difference between this low and this low. This is not a lower low. This whole thing is a range. This whole thing is a range. It's a consolidation. So this it's just a it just went down a bit, took out the stop losses, and quickly came back in. I wouldn't consider this as a lower low, and hence I wouldn't consider this as a lower high. So even if price breaks this level, if the price reaches this level, I wouldn't consider that as a market structure break and look for longs and confirm that as my reversal. No, I would wait for market to break this lower high, and then only then I will say, okay, I should uh, enter long with a on a fair value gap. And remember, the long that we enter, we will take out profits aggressively because our bias is still short based on the overall market trend, right? Okay, let's look for reversal. So Mark, remember we are looking for a break of this level. It's still not going up. It's still going down, going down, going down, right? Mm, yeah, I'm thinking why not? Why don't we enter a short, right? Because in my back testing, what I've been finding is that when price has reached all like it's in a clear downtrend or uptrend, and it has reached lows like this, like with a clear indication, it would generally continue in the direction of its movement. So I'm thinking we'll enter a short, and let's just keep it as 1 to 1. All right. Okay, it left without us. Okay, left without us. I think then I will consider entering at the higher fair value gap. Yeah, somewhere here, middle of the fair value gap. You can see, can you see that there's a fair value gap here? There's a fair value gap here. Since price left without us, I'm expecting price to like come back up and then react a little bit. Even if it reacts a little bit, I'm going to take profits. Okay, let's do that. So this play is not exactly our strategy. Okay, price is gone into the order block. Remember, this is a bullish order block. If you can see, this is our bullish order block. Okay, let's go back. It's so this is also our point of interest, right? Bullish order block. Now we are looking for reversal. Okay, so when we are looking for reversal, we need to see when would we consider something as market structure break. Okay, so would I consider this as a market structure break of this level? I think yes. I think it's a bit difficult to tell. I can say that this is all consolidation. This is all a range. Nah, I think I'll wait for a break of this level. Only then I will consider it as a market structure break. So let's just mark it out. Okay, let's mark it out with green. That would be a market structure break. Okay, so let's wait. Okay, see, see, if we had considered this as a market structure, anyways, it didn't break. Yeah, so never mind. Price is in our point of interest and the outlook. Run faster, faster. Now I'm just wondering whether I would consider the break of this level as a market structure break. Yeah, that's the thing with structure, market structure, and trend. It's a bit subjective, maybe, I don't know, but you need, I think, a lot of practice, a lot of backtesting to get the hang of it. So let's see. Okay, I'm just wondering whether I should consider this as a breach of this level as a market structure break. I don't see any reason why I should. Okay. This is interesting. It broke with a huge displacement. It broke this level with a huge displacement. Either someone is trying to play games with us, the big boys, the market makers, the algorithms, that they want to entice us into a long here and then stop us out. I think so. They are just playing games. Yeah, see, we would have been kind of like stopped out or been in a lot of, yeah, exactly, exactly. Market makers, you can't fool me. Okay, so this is new lower low, and now our market structure break. I think a breach of this level would be a would be a market structure break for me. Okay, wait, it's making another low. Okay, wait, so maybe a breach of this level could be an indication to go long. Mm, so it has breached this level, and that too, it's kind of like a displacement. I'm considering whether I should consider this as a market structure break. The thing is, the order block has not been like completely breached. Like price might still want to like completely fill up this order block. So that's the only reason like why I'm stopping at this point, why I'm having a bit of confusion about not longing. But I think I will take the risk at this point. I mean, yeah, there's always a risk. So there's a fair value gap here, as you can see. Here, fair value gap. I'm entering on that fair value gap. I'll keep my stop loss below the wick, slightly below. Then I'm gonna put my profits here at 1.5. Yeah. Hey, yeah. What a play. What a play. Okay, what a play. Amazing. This makes me happy. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. So how much percentage was that? Let me calculate. Kind of here to here. 4.36%. What a move, man. What a move. Okay, amazing. So yeah, good end. Good end. It seems like we are getting a hang of this strategy. Let's continue this in our future sessions and see how it goes. Right, as always, nothing I say is financial advice. And guys, any questions that you have, feel free to put in the comments. I'll try my best to answer. Have a good day. Bye bye.